for us to be able to engage in these activities with high integrity, there has to be transparency and meaningful climate action. So what that means is that there needs to be robustness and accuracy when we're measuring and monitoring, but at the same time, it's actually benefiting the communities, and there's a lot of transparency about that. It's equitable. So you can't just look at it from one siloed aspect. I think technology has really helped in terms of the monitoring, reporting, and verification. It's made it a lot more accurate. You think about like clean cooking. Now you can have real-time monitoring with cook stoves, so you're not estimating. You know, you're very sure about the credits that are coming out. So you need this to make it more robust, but it's not just about the emission reductions. How is that community benefiting? What jobs are being created? What resilience is being made out of it? The sustainable development benefits. It's an entire ecosystem, and this also needs to be captured in the pricing. So how do we actually get projects that are holistic, that cover all this? You need to be able to have standards that can set out the environmental and social safeguards, but at the same time also the monitoring. He's mentioned agriculture. Technically, these are one of the hardest, sectors to monitor nature-based solutions. How are we improving on that? How are we developing our own methodologies, especially for Africa, that actually benefits us in this? You're seeing a lot of innovations coming up. You're seeing biochar. You're seeing removal space, so it's not just reductions. There's a lot going on. So how do we promote businesses to do this? And for that, we need to bring in the local financiers, because we've had a lot of financing coming from MDBs or large, investors from abroad, but how do we make it localized? So our role is to work with governments to ensure that policy can enable this. And with integrity, on the credit side, ICBCM has a lot of standards on the quality of units, and we do on the companies using these credits, but that alone will not scale. We need the governments now to come in and create an environment that allows us to innovate more.